What is up, my dudes, and welcome to this episode of Final Fantasy IV. This is the most liked Final Fantasy game in between the two of us. Also, it is the best version with the best graphics of said Final Fantasy game.
This is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. Now, it's going to run a little slow for a second there. It's really just the game catching up with us. It'll speed right up very quickly, I promise. This is indeed my favorite. Well, this is my favorite Final Fantasy. My favorite version of this is actually the Game Boy Advance version. But this right here is probably the most well-rounded, with the most stuff in it version of Final Fantasy IV.
I think the PSP version is just like this.
PSP doesn't have the 3D graphics. The PSP is like...
I know it's like this, but the PSP version has the after years.
Yeah, it does.
In between the after years.
The Game Boy Advance version allows you to change your party members at the end of the game, and has the bonus dungeon. That's why I think it's the best. Yeah. So, in case y'all haven't noticed, I don't know if I'm going to release the videos before or after, but between last episode and this episode, my HP skyrocketed. That's because I've been doing a lot of walking. Speaking of walking, let's take off the auto battle real quick. I'll just normal attack. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of walking to get a particular item. What item, might you ask? Why, the most useless item in all of Final Fantasy history. The Goblin Summon. So, the thing about this summon is, it is literally the weakest summon in the game. It is a literally 0.4% chance of it dropping. And I guarantee you I got it. Where is it? Does she automatically have it? Does she automatically learn the summon? No. I know I have this. I saved.
Don't play with me, man.
Gnomish bread, silver apple bronze diet. Oh, I bet I know what the deal is.
What?
Alright, guys. We're not quitting the game. We are loading a save file. That's what we're gonna have to do. So, quit. Back to the start screen.
Well, there's a
I apologize, guys, for this blank screen right here. This is all a part of the plan. I guarantee you. I guarantee you it's all a part of the plan. Alright.
Your guarantees are empty.
Yes, it actually very hollow. Okay. Okay. I double saved it. I triple saved it. There's no way I don't have this item. Right here. Silver apple bronze arrow staff. Why do I not have the item? Is it a key item? There it is! It's a key item.
Oh, well.
It is a 0.4% chance. That's less than 1% of this thing dropping. It is literally the weakest summon in the game. It is weaker than the summon you start off with, which is actually kind of powerful. But it teaches you have to kill goblins in order to learn the ability to summon goblins. It is one of 4 summons of the sort, and 2 out of the 4 summons are actually worthless. Speaking of goblins, let's go ahead and use it. Well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, right here, summon goblin. It is, it has 30. I believe it has 40 power, and here it goes. It hits 1 target. Has 40 power. Goblin punch. That's actually a blue magic attack. All right. The only reason why I did 700 right there is because she's really leveled up from where she should be. Now, here is one that had technically... Okay, so this has 30 power, and this one has 20. But Chocobo is supposed to hit all targets. I wonder why I only hit single targets in the book.
No, it's...
I know it's single targets in the original.
The original game, it was made easier
No, in the original game you had a single target too, but in the book it describes it as all enemies. I don't know why. In the book it describes it that way. Anyway, so I guess Goblin is more powerful than Chocobo. Alright, how do I do target off? There we go. Okay, running away is kind of weird in this game. Alright, so yes, now she has a slightly more powerful summon than Chocobo, which is kind of cool, actually. I take back what I said about it being the worst summon. I thought it was weaker than Chocobo. In the original game, it is weaker than Chocobo. I did. I got it twice. Once by accident early game, and once by accident at the end of the game. The end of the game one happened to be... Oops. Yeah. The end of the game one happened to be the first time I ever got it. I killed a Trickster, which is a yellow goblin at the end of the game. And the Trickster, it literally does nothing but let you attack it, but if you cast Thunder on it, it will hit the entire party with an extremely powerful attack. So, yeah. That was the first time I ever got Goblin by accident. I was like, wait, did he just drop the ability to summon a Goblin? Oh, I bet this is, like, super powerful, and it did nothing. So, the worst summon in the game. But I guess in this game it's not. It's just the second least powerful. The next one is Cockatrice, which actually has a 40 power. And,
Cockatrice?
Yeah. Yes, it has 40 power, I believe. No, wait. Bomb's the next one. It has
Bomb,
40.
that's good.
Bomb has 40 power. It only hits one enemy.
It hits one enemy too?
Yeah, all of them hit one enemy. But it'll hit one enemy and has 40 power. And let's just put other battle on. It's the same tactic for all of them. Anyway, so they all hit one target, and each one hits 10 power more than the last one. Bomb hits for 40 damage. Then the Cockatrice hits for 50 damage, but it also has the Petrify stats anomaly. And Mind Player hits for 60 and has the Paralyze stats anomaly.
So you're gonna go ahead and beat this part of the game, right?
Yes.
So
I'm gonna fly through this.
If you notice, or if you were paying attention or weren't paying attention last time, what's going on is that Tella and Rydia are both using Mage Arrow, which is it's an attack ability derived from their rods that they're using. Rods that they're using. Instead of doing a regular attack, they just use the special attack that comes from the rod itself,
item spell. Like charges on a wand,
So it pretty much just does like a magic missile, but it looks like an arrow.
Yeah, in the original game it was just called Rod, so it would hit for like a bunch of damage. That's how we found out items could actually cast spells. The Frost Lance casts Blizzard on all enemies. The staff actually heals. Yeah, staff casts heal. It doesn't heal HP. It heals stats anomalies.
Really?
Yeah. There is a cure staff though that heals with I think it's just regular cure 1 and heals the entire party for like 30 HP. By the time you get it though, your entire party has like 1000 HP, so it's kind of worthless to cast the spell. You can't use items outside of matches. You can't use weapons outside of matches though. But there are some particular ones that have good spells to use. The Fire Rod, the Thunder Rod, the Ice Lance. Ice Rod
is coming up soon, right?
Yes. It casts just ice.
Isn't it
one.
in here? Is it in this dungeon or
No. It's you buy it, I believe. Well, I know you have it before you go to Poseidon.
I remember you opened a chest to get it.
Maybe. Maybe. The book is right. Well,
It's supposed to be a rat guy.
There you go. But yeah, check out this dungeon. It might be in this dungeon.
I remember it being in the first.
I know you buy the Thunder Rod in Baron City.
Yeah.
The Fire Rod you get in Mysidia, so maybe it is in this. But it allows you to cast Ice 1. Alright, it's this dungeon
Ice
original.
Rod, right here.
Yeah, right there.
Map 5. It's up there.
I got you. It'll be close to the end of this dungeon.
You get stuff from completing maps in this one.
Yes, but you have to have mapping way.
You did get Mapping Way.
Did I? Has he changed his name to Mapping Way? Or whatever? No, that's Beastly Way. What's the way before?
Yeah,
Cartography Way?
Yeah, that's, no, Wayfarer. No, yeah. Noni's Mapping Way, so you do have it.
Alright, so I should have it.
I just haven't finished all the maps.
When you finish a map, you just get an item, I believe. We don't need it. We could go back and do it just so we can say we did it, but we don't need it. It's not very useful. I mean, it's useful, but being as overpowered as we are, it's not as useful.
It'll be super great with the Ice Rod, though.
Alright, so it's 48% of this map. Let's go down and fill out this area.
So you got a potion just now, right?
What? No, I got a rod. There. We can see the
Potion, rod's there.
Oh, yeah. Is this the room we're in? Yeah, I got a potion. I don't remember, I wasn't paying attention. I know the rooms by heart, and I know where all the chests are, so I just go and hit them. The items have been changed up in this game from the original game, so it's like, I don't know what items I'm going to be getting.
Well, this one is...
Alright, so, hey, did you know Tella gets his HP, I mean not HP, but his stamina and his strength, or speed, I mean, lower when he levels?
Oh, from getting old.
Yeah, when he levels up, his stats get lower. Ooh, darn it. Whatever. They're so powerful, they don't need to cast spells to be good.
He's an old man.
Yeah, but he's super powerful, especially with his recall ability. Originally, recall just randomly made him cast a spell with no MP cost, I believe. Now it's just one of so many spells. It has a preset spells what he can recall.
He's like, I will use this one for today.
What's really cool is you can teach recall to anyone. I don't remember how you teach recall. I think you have to give him a thing before a certain point in the game.
Alright, look. Remember you go in there, you think you rest, and you come out.
Yeah.
And then when you come out, you go with the Ice Rod.
Yeah, before I leave the room. Yes. By the way, y'all didn't hear that. We know of a certain event that's about to come out that's really good. Really good event. Like, this game's full of story building and world building and character building, and it makes you care about every last character in this game. You know?
Yeah, this isn't the first one to actually have decent storytelling. Final Fantasy III had decent storytelling.
Not really. I would say
Yeah.
Final Fantasy II had decent storytelling.
No, it's 3. You haven't played.
I have 3 on the DS.
No, I'm talking about the original.
I know, I have it on DS.
No, I'm talking about the original.
Oh, the NES 3?
Yeah.
Alright, let me tell you something. This is the first Final Fantasy in my eyes, because it's the first one with a real good story. We can rest here.
You should look at Pro Jared's reviews of some of these games, especially, oh man, just watch Pro Jared's reviews of Final Fantasy IV, and you might get mad.
Man, anybody talks smack about my game. You can use a tent and cottage, and even save within these circles. He knows what saving is. We'll use my tent here, and recover our strength before we face the beast.
There's a beast, y'all.
Yes. So now he's going to talk about her, and it's really cool how he assesses her magic ability. She's a summoner from the village of Mist. Indeed, then my eyes were not mistaken. She has great potential. With practice and training, she should be able to master many spells, such as
Such a darling little
yes,
face.
that.
Reminds me of my Anna when she was young.
Hmm.
Your daughter. My one and only. Decided by some wandering. Deceived by some wandering bar and whisked away to Damakin.
Yeah, I mean, he stole her. He like straight up stole her. Can you believe that?
Can you believe it? All because I refused to give them my blessing.
Oh, so she wasn't kidnapped.
Tella's fault that she's.
Yeah.
It's all Tella's fault.
Yeah, he's kind of an
And
idiot.
you! What need drives you to Damakin?
Well, we're here.
A friend of mine is suffering from desert fever in Kaibo.
So it's not called the Sand Ruby in this game.
I see. And you seek a sand pearl?
It's called the Sand Pearl in this game, which is, I would say, a worse item. I mean, would you rather have a ruby or a pearl? Then haste drives you as well.
Even my magic could not avail you against the foe you face. This monster of the lake, what manner of creature is it? A vicious one, with 8 massive, writhing tentacles. But if we are to save your friend and my Anna, we must find a way to slay it.
So here's the real question. How did Anna and this supposed bard get past it? I have a theory.
Music.
No. I think they took the hovercraft.
Yes.
That's what I think. They escaped in the hovercraft.
Spoilers. Hovercraft.
That's what I think.
I pray these premonitions of mine are only an old man's fretting. But if they prove true, our time is short.
Yeah. Dude's powerful, okay? He is literally the most powerful mage in this game. Well, second most powerful mage in this game.
Alright, better get on our way. I just decided
This is Batman.
I just decided that Cecil's Batman.
And you can start voicing him like Superman when it changes.
No way, he's still gonna be Batman.
It's still gonna be Batman.
He's gonna start talking like Batman and like remember he has to be Bruce Wayne for a while. Hello. How are you? Oh, that was close.
The sage spells are a boon, but still I worry for Rita. And then, of course, after every cutscene, they say different stuff. That's the level of detail of this game. Wait for me, Anna.
Damakin is just beyond this passage.
Yeah, I wanted to say Damasco, but that's like a city in like Final Fantasy 12.
There's a big monster waiting for us up ahead.
Yeah, like she would be terrified of the monster, but Cecil not so much. Alright, so here's the thing. The ice rod is actually weaker. It's stronger, but it's also weaker. It's only strong against enemies weak against ice, like turtles. So it's not actually that useful in this dungeon for us.
Except against the boss.
It'll be super useful in the next dungeon, just not here. It's not useful against the boss in this dungeon. Because this boss is actually preset for... okay, so how it works is it's weak against lightning, but it takes hits. It's the number of hits you deal to it that actually affect whether the legs go down or not. And then it's a formula.
I apologize for Glenn, everyone. He's really just loves talking about the game, and spoilers come with. So
I know the stats of these creatures and how they work.
He means well, everyone.
We do know it has tentacles, though.
Oh, writhing tentacles.
Spoiler alert, it's a chimera.
It's a kraken.
It's the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Hey, guys.
Who wants sandwiches? Wowie, I got a splinter.
I almost feel like it's hard to tell. Like, he actually does do something. Like,
Does anyone have a lozenge?
Danny's claims at the end of that music video were false because he actually did do something during the battle. He accidentally killed their own men, and he accidentally killed some bad guys, so it evens out.
Alrighty.
This would be 2 chests right here.
Got some cash,
It's
right?
not this room, although I keep on thinking it's this room, but he like those toads right there, they're actually weak against ice, but see, since my rods are so powerful,
Dry Sensei's coming after us, everyone.
it doesn't matter.
Everyone,
If I were to
I have an announcement to make. Stop bullying.
I don't get it.
Don't get what?
Is that a Muffin Man reference?
No, it's a meme.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Stop bullying.
That's beyond me.
You never heard that.
No, this is the first time.
You need to look into your memes, man.
Look, man,
You're
I like
dank.
you're the meme
your level
machine.
your level of dank has gone down.
No,
man.
it's not even. I'm still level 1 dank, man. I min-maxed my dank, okay? I made my dank minimum, but my nerd maxed. I maxed my nerd.
That's why my geek levels are higher than your
Oh,
nerd
yeah.
levels, man.
Well, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I equally partake in the nerd as well as the dank.
So you go for well balanced, but I go for min-maxing.
I go freaking wisdom number 1. Okay, just under that is what name? Oh snap!
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Oh, give me a second. Are you going to talk to
So apparently they have a nickname for me at work now. They refer to me as my same nickname for when I was on the basketball team in high school. They didn't know, by the way. They just came to the same conclusion. Apparently, my nickname is Gorilla because I'm tall, lanky, and extremely strong. So, you know, I'm a gorilla. That's another reference.
Oh. So wisdom's up there. Just under that is social media when it comes to like games and movies and stuff.
So you're not going for like
Wisdom,
for special.
then social media, and then memes. Okay, and then other things can be brought up if they're brought up. I won't tell you where they are, but it's still like
Let me make sure this map. Oh, it is complete. Look at this. Look
Oh.
at I got 3 tenths.
under the under memes is nerd stuff.
You mean what I do on a daily basis?
It's priorities, man. You know?
Okay, so there's actually a secret here. Let me show you. Alright, so in the original game, this secret was hard to find, but it's kind of easy to find in this game. But I knew about it, so like I could walk through this. I could almost walk through this dungeon blind if it was on the SNES version.
Yeah, it's much easier to go around because it was like top-down view
yeah.
instead of the angle view that it is now.
Oh, am I not going? I gotta go all the way over. All right. So I'm still gonna fill out the map, but I gotta go to this secret area.
Oh yeah, it's a room with a piece of gear, right?
It's a helmet, I believe, and a bracer. Don't quote me on that.
No, I'm looking.
I know it's a helmet. One of them is. It should be right here.
Shadow Blade?
No, wrong room. Sorry. The room where you can walk off into the darkness.
Actually, it's
The
actually
previous room. That's the second half of the dungeon. Nope.
It's this way.
Alright, we'll find out when we get there.
Is it Zeus Wrath?
Zeus Wrath is an item spell thing. Not yet. We gotta finish going over and then we'll go down. These items in the original version of the game was kind of hard to find. Okay, so you have the American version and the Japanese version. Okay, so in the American version, they literally they highlighted the squares in a sense, so you could see where all the secret passages were and just know where they were instinctively. Like, as you go through the game, some of them are hidden and not highlighted. But still, the fact is, you'd have to be almost a moron to miss these secret passages, as opposed to the Japanese version, where they're not highlighted, and you'd have to just know they were there, or be checking.
So, what did you get from just now?
I haven't gotten it yet.
I don't recognize where you were.
It's a secret hidden room where you can just walk over and then around it and down. It's after the same. It's after this.
So the feather cap.
Yeah, it's the feather cap. That's gotta be it.
Okay, well, we found it.
I could have swore it was 2 chests, but I guess it's just 1.
Just the feather cap. Listen.
The feather cap is actually an item you're not really meant to get till later on, but you get 1 now, so.
And it's going to hurt.
Yeah, because she's squishy. Defense 9, magic goes up, everything goes up. Her magic sucks compared to Tella's, though. Look at, well, actually, her magic defense and evasion are okay, but her actual magic is just not good. Alright,
We're about to be throwing away some stuff.
I'm gonna need to keep that feather cap, though, for later on in the game when we go to the Cave of Magnetism.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We hold on to anything that's not magnetic.
No iron arrows. So, like, I like how these frogs are just going lick. They're licking the ground, is what they're doing. They're tasting the ground. They don't really know we're there. It's just kind of a side effect that they happen to be. Oh, okay. So, here's another interesting thing. When you cast a stats anomaly on someone with a stats anomaly, like pig or toad or whatever, not like poison, but like pig or toad, a transformation stats anomaly, if you cast it on someone with that exact same one, it will actually change them back. So the heal for a stats anomaly like toad
Get the rod. And use
is toad. Oh, are you talking about Ice Rod?
Get the staff and use it on yourself.
What? Oh, I can't use it outside of battles.
No. You get the battle. Use the staff on her.
Oh, I don't have to. They all have the spell. You can
To save MP.
I have items too. I don't really need to. Not at this point. Let me complete this map out real quick. But like, oh, it's gold! It's gold!
I like gold!
Alright, so we're approaching that right there, as you can see, Michael. We will wait until we exit the cave.
No, we'll just pause it.
Well, because we're almost at the end of the cave.
Exactly.
Not the boss. Not the boss. There's the 2 halves.
2 half cave.
Yeah. You have the first half of the Dark Knight armor you get, and you exit the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the halfway point. The second half, you fall down a waterfall, and complete. All right. And so, like, we'll be outside. And,
3
like,
Phoenix down!
after the next room, we'll be outside. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, let's go outside, save it.
And then we'll continue on a
Yeah.
different. Yeah. Okay. So, Michael, did you know the Edge's name is not actually Edge?
What's his name?
His actual name is Edward.
Yeah,
Yeah, they named him Edge because
it's already Edward.
yeah, so they thought people would be too confused. Oh wow, you know those zombies normally just take 1 damage, but in this version of the game, they take more than 1 damage. It weirds me out every time I see it. Because, like, they're not supposed to. The only thing that harms them is magic. So, like, my sword doing anything other than 1 damage to them just freaks me out. By the way, this is one of the few games you actually see zombies in a Final Fantasy.
Well, you see him in 1. Let's go ahead and stop it here.
Alright, fine.
Alright, thank you for joining us on this episode of Final Fantasy IV. We'll see you in the next episode.
And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the Nerd Still channel, please subscribe to the Nerd Still channel, be part of the cool club, and give us likes, and also give us comments. Tell us what you think about this video, as well as what you expect to happen in the future. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.